Well, here it goes. My first beauty video. So today I am going to be talking about my top tips for having a bomb wedding makeup look that lasts all day and doesn't budge. Because that's what we really want, right? Makeup that doesn't slide off your face like a mudslide and make you look like a clown. Yeah, that's what we want, right? Yeah. So, I'm going to give you some tips today on how to accomplish that. I'm also going to be sharing with you the products that I used for the makeup look that I did on my wedding day, which is very similar to what I'm wearing today. So, my first tip is to have a good canvas for the makeup look that you're trying to do. You want to make sure that you exfoliate your skin, that you cleanse your skin, and that you moisturize your skin. I would also recommend doing any tweezing or trimming, whatever you need to do. Get rid of that stash, girl. Get rid of the stash. Whatever you gotta do the day of your wedding to make sure that your makeup goes on flawlessly. My next tip for anyone who is trying to do their own wedding makeup for their wedding day is to give it several trial runs beforehand. Doing this will give you the opportunity to change anything that you didn't like. Doing trial runs will also give you the opportunity to see how the makeup look wears and how it will last throughout the day. I also would suggest that you wear white or whatever color that your dress is. Doing this will help you get a better vision of what the makeup will look like along with the dress that you'll be wearing. My next tip is optional, but I would suggest whitening your teeth for your wedding day. You're going to hopefully be smiling a lot on your wedding day, and people are going to be taking photos of you, and also they're going to be really close to your face. If you don't want to whiten your teeth, or you're on a tighter budget and it just doesn't fit in your budget to whiten your teeth, I would suggest just really monitoring the types of beverages that you're drinking. So if you're a heavy tea, coffee, soda drinker, I would either cut those things out, or if you're like me and you need your coffee, I would just suggest making sure that you're using a straw so that the beverage will bypass your teeth. Another tip for purchasing wedding makeup is to purchase trial sizes of products that you might want to use. Me personally, I didn't have a ton of makeup on hand because for my everyday life, I just don't wear that much makeup. But on my wedding day, I really wanted to make sure I invested in some pretty good products because, hey, I wanted it to look good, I wanted it to last, and I wanted to treat myself, you know? And I still got the look that I wanted and didn't have to break the bank. My next tip is to start with your eyes. I really struggled with this because my first instinct is just face, just go straight for the face. But I actually have learned over the years that starting with your eyes is a much better idea. If you've never noticed, when you do your face makeup and then do your eye makeup, there's going to be fallout from that eyeshadow and it's going to go right down there onto that perfectly done face makeup that you just spent time doing. So, to avoid having to redo your face makeup, start with the eyes and then take a makeup removing wipe and wipe underneath the eyes to get rid of any of that fallout. Then you can move right along into your face. The first product that I use is Benefit POREfessional Matte Rescue, to be exact. This is one of the examples of a travel-sized item that I use. This just helped fill in any of those pores that I have on my nose, which are a lot of them. This also helped to mattify my oily T-zone. The next product that I'm going to talk about is something that a lot of people feel they have to spend a ton of money on, but really, I don't think you do. I use the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I chose to purchase 2 different shades so that I can mix and match, and the good news is because they're so inexpensive, it's not going to hurt your bank account if you have to buy 2 or maybe even 3 of these to make your perfect shade. After applying my foundation, my favorite and most important step in my entire makeup look is concealer because your girl has dark circles, okay? I do. I purchased the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and it's pretty gutsy of me to hold this with a white shirt, you know. You don't have to use a ton of this product because a little bit goes a long way. It blends out very easily and this product is very full coverage without feeling too heavy or cakey underneath the eyes. And also, a really important step is to set all of that liquid makeup that you just put onto your face. You really do not want it to slide off. So once again, I chose to go for a travel size of this product and it is the Mercier Loose Setting Powder. The next products that I used were bronzers. I used two. One of them I used just to create kind of an all-over glow, and that was the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Take It to Brazil. The bronzer that I used to contour my face lightly. You don't want to go too heavy on that contour. I have been... If anybody has gone too heavily on contour, this girl. As you can see, I clearly love this product. It smells like chocolate, so yeah, it creates a very natural looking bronze underneath the cheekbones. For blush, I used MAC's Warm Soul, but it looks like this. Oh, there it goes. And it all just fell apart, but back in there. Good looking. Voila, good as new. Anyways. This next product is something that I was super excited about. Normally, I wouldn't spend this amount of money on a highlighter, but let's be honest, worth it. This is the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Yes, but it was my wedding. I felt Champagne Pop would be a very occasionally appropriate shade to choose. For eyes, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. It looks like this. Colors look like this. The good thing about this palette for me is that I didn't have to end up using any other shades from any other palette. For eyeliner, I used the Maybelline Line Stiletto. Out of all the liquid eyeliners I've used, this one was by far the easiest. For my eyelashes, I did curl them, which I always do. For my wedding day, I also did use false eyelashes. They were a pain in the butt, just gonna be honest. And that's why I don't usually wear them, and I didn't wear them for this video. False eyelashes are also another reason why I would suggest doing trial runs of your makeup look. Don't girls feel me? Got eyelashes dangling all around. Eyelash glue just all over the place. Over the top of the false eyelashes and my natural eyelashes, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. The thick bristles on this wand really give you that full voluminous eyelash look. For my bottom lashes, I was a little more intelligent and decided to use waterproof mascara because you would think. But the waterproof mascara I chose to use for my bottom lashes was the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes in this gold tube. And last but definitely most important for the eyes were the eyebrows. For that, I chose to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Eye Pencil. Looks like this, very thin. The pencil itself is very fine, so it creates that natural hair look when you do the strokes. The shade I use for my eyebrows is Ebony. I used 3 products for my lips. To start, I used MAC Lip Pencil in Whirl. Over the top of that, I used a L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in 800 or Fairest Nude. And now, time for my favorite lip product of all time, my Buxom lip gloss. This one is in the shade Sugar. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. Without this last product, I don't know that the rest of my makeup really would have mattered that much because it probably would have been sliding off my face. I would just do 1, 2, 3 sprays and it covered my entire face. I really liked this particular product because the mist that comes out is very fine and doesn't leave splotchy dots all over your foundation. I tend to have more oily skin, plus my wedding was outside in August in Tennessee. For my makeup to have stayed in place, that product really locked and loaded it. So those are all the tips that I have for you and all the products that I have to share for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel. If there are any tips that you have for creating a makeup look that lasts all day long, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye.